Hello folks and welcome to OpenXCOM's 40k mod, a mod for OpenXCOM, which is an open source version of the original XCOM slash UFO enemy unknown. Is it? No, it was XCOM UFO Defense and UFO enemy unknown, I think. The original ones way back in the day. So OpenXCOM is a open source version of that which requires you to own the original game. Because it uses those same files, and now there's a 40k mod for it, which I've only become aware of it this week, and I was like, you know what, a 40k mod for XCOM? Are you kidding me? So absolutely, we're going to be doing that. I'm not going to do Iron Man because apparently it's a mod in its early days, so it's still kind of buggy. But I'm not going to be save scumming. I'm going to go for Chapter Master because I can't remember. Because this was a superhuman. Chapter Master. We'll go for Chapter Master. Right. Where are we going to set up our first base? This is OpenXCOM. It's got a lot of quality of life adjustments. We have to set up a new base. Usually when I put a base in the original XCOM, it usually ends up being somewhere over here. So North Africa or sort of South Europe. Mediterranean area. Because it grabs a lot of areas. If you zoom in a little bit further, there you go. We're technically on Terra, on Holy Terra, although we haven't really got countries anymore. We've got sectors, so we have M sector, O sector, B sector, J sector, F sector, I sector, E sector, N sector, S sector down there, A sector, P sector, T sector, D sector. There's the Imperial double-headed Aquila. There is the Z sector. Is there 26 sectors? Can you go all alphabetical? I don't think there's A, B. Is there a C? Have you fallen the first? There's no C. Great. A, B, D, E. I don't see an F. F. No G. Anyway, I'm going to put our first base here. Yeah, not the Nile. The Nile Delta is an idea, but I'm going to put it, I think, keep an eye on where the shields are going to be. I'm going to operate out of E sector, I think, out of here, possibly. This is going to give us, because our first radar is the first circle we get, so I'm going to put our circle, I'm going to put right here on the tip, here. And our first base is going to be called, what's it going to be called? First, going to be called Fort Primaris. And right, because this is all going to OpenXCOM, you get to choose how to build your first base rather than trusting the usually awful decisions that the original game made. So I'm going to put in a access lift here. Right, so hangar, bam, with a Valkyrie inside. Hangar over here, bam, with drop pods inside. Hangar over here, bam, with a Storm Talon inside. We have some living quarters, general stores, lab, workshop, small radar system. Right. Okay, whoa, hold the phone. Pause, paces. Right. Here's what happens, first of all. It's going to be a short episode because I can't actually do a lot because I need input from you lot before I do anything. Vaguely important because I need input from you before I can progress far in this game because there's a big question that needs answered and you need to answer it for me. I might even put a poll. Let's write this down. Put poll in description. There's a poll in my Discord. There'll be a poll in the Discord, etc. When this video comes out, there'll be a poll in the Discord. Basically, where we go forward. Because if I quickly hop into research, look at anything else first. But if you quickly hop into research, we have Lab Space 25 as opposed to 50, 10 adepts, but we have 5 technologies, of which we can only choose one. Because this basically dictates your direction for the rest of the game. We'll either be playing as Imperial Guard. We choose Imperial Guard operations. We will play as the Imperial Guard. We'll get Imperial Guard tech, Imperial Guard weapons, Imperial Guard las guns, and heavy weapons, and sentinels, and chimeras, and I don't know what more there is, but that's what I've seen so far. Alternatively, we commit to being Space Marines, and we go for either a tactical strategy, which is genuinely like a little bit of everything, like jack of all trades. Can be very flexible though, very very good. We go assault strategy, which focuses on close combat, sort of high mobility. There is melee in this mod. There's a huge focus on melee because, of course, if you've played the tabletop 40k games, assault phases and charging is very important. So there's a huge focus on melee in this game. So you can have assault strategy to having assault marines, devastator strategy for devastator marines, which is about heavy firepower, quite slow, but a lot of firepower to be putting down range. Or the scout strategy, which focuses on scout marines and sniping and surgical strikes, and I think possibly bikes as well. I think as Imperial Guard you get sentinels, and such things, and I believe the Space Marines will get things like assault bikes and so forth. But I need your decision, because I cannot research anything else unless I figure out what direction I'm going to go in, which is why this episode is going to go out super, super early, because I need you to answer this question. This episode is going to be a short episode, maybe 15 minutes, because it's very important to me. This is going to be episode 0. This is very important to me that you know what we're going for. That I know what we're going for. So actually, this episode is going to be coming out right now, pretty much, this evening, on Saturday evening, because by Monday I need to know what we're doing. I have to know what we're doing. I need to know as soon as possible, if there's a clear winner, what are we going to go for. We're playing as the Imperial Fists, by the way. You get the choice of playing as is the Ultramarines, the Smurfs, or as the Imperial Fists, and no one wants to play as the Smurfs because they're boring. If we could play as different things, it would be more interesting, I think, if you could choose what chapter. I believe chapter choice is purely aesthetic. But if you're going like Blood Angels, you would go like assault strategy and stuff like that. If you weren't going like Space Wolves, you'd better go assault, possibly, or you go scout and focus on like the long fangs, etc. But I'll leave that up to you. Again, there'll be a link to a poll in my Discord, and a link to that in the description. Yes, so I can't actually do that now. But we start off with, this is what we start off with. We have started off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Imperial Guardsmen, of which I will name, and 4 Space Marines. Scout Marines. They are technically Scout Marines. They're not full Space Marines yet. They are Scout Marines. But you can see that Space Marines have incredible amounts of stats. Huge melee accuracy, huge reaction speed, because of course they're all superhuman. Like, huge amount of extra time units, and a relatively high amount of strength. Gabrielle's got a lot of strength. Athenius Doomhorn. I've got several names, of course. My Patreons get priority naming, but because I don't know what branch we're going to go down, if we're going to go down Guards branch, or we're going to go down Space Marine branch, I'm not going to rename anyone yet. Once I figure it out, because if I know I'm going down Space Marine, I'm going to fire all my Guard and go full Marine. If I know we're going full Guard, I'll fire my Marines and go full Guard, and sort of name people as get some commissars down the line, etc., etc., etc. Let's do a quick thing first of all. So you have all that. We have our Valkyrie, which currently has equipped. Let's Space Marines out of the Valkyrie, for God's sake. Yeah, we got. So we have our 8 guardsmen are in a Valkyrie. They're all wearing flak armor. Is there a choice? Guard pilot vests. Don't want that. They don't have enough armor as it is, to be honest. Equipment, right? If we just how do I remove stuff? Stores. Right. What are we going to get here, for example? We can get... Here you go. So, Vicinia Arcadius, which is Ashnade, Morellis, Sophocles Darius, Virginia Arminius, etc., etc., etc. And you can see the weights and stuff. And, right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to give the guardsmen guard lasguns and guard power cells, pretty much. And maybe a frag grenade each, if they're lucky. Right, inventory. Right. So that costs exactly 10 weight, and luckily everyone can carry that. So those are our guardsmen. That's fine. Pilots-wise, need to put some pilots in there. Who are our best pilots? Who is the most accurate? Cassia Clovis are accurate, so we have approach speed cowardly. Ooh, because your bravery is so bloody low. Add pilot, let's counteract that. Can you counteract it with Virginia Arminus? Slight accuracy bonus. Dodge bonus is down because of the low reactions of Virginia to cancel that slightly, but at least approach speed cancels that. Good. Right, so that's our Valkyrie setup. Which again I can rename, correct? Yeah, I can rename the Valkyrie, so if you have a name for the Valkyrie, that'll be done. We have our drop pods. I'll put 3 Marines in the drop pods. 3 tactical Marines, looks like, on the trap pods. Equipment-wise... Right, let's pull everything back. I'm sure there's... they're all Scout Marines, of course, so... Scout Marines, we'll need a Sniper Rifle in the Scout Marines. We'll take for that, we'll take in a pair of bolters. That. And possibly a bolt pistol as well. And some frag grenades. Oh, okay, so what do we have here? Whoa. Okay, luckily you can carry that, thankfully. Gabriel Soderbius, you're in, of course, that's Space Marine Scout armor. Standard bolt clips. Okay, let's strip you off everything there. Strip you off everything. And right. Okay, who's got the most accurate? You are. So, can you take that sniper rifle? No, look at that. Sniper rifle is way too heavy for already, so we're not going to be doing that. Never mind, we will not be taking a sniper rifle. We'll not be taking sniper rifles. We'll just take an extra bolter, I think. Right, does everyone goes normal? Okay, no, back that out. The bolter alone is 23. So you actually can't... So Athenius can't even take a bolter. Athenius, you poor bastard. We'll take a couple of those. Right, so... Gabrielle, take that. Take an extra one of those and a frag grenade. Good, so you've got your bolter pattern... Your Godwin pattern bolter. Extra bolt clip and a frag grenade. Athenius... Oh, look at that. You can barely take that. Christ, above. Well, they'll be staying there then. I'll take that then. You'll take that, and we have. You can correct that, and you can take the extra magazine there. Oh, you can't as well take that. Crikey. Right, fine. In that case, we're going to take an extra bolt pistol clip for you because you can make good use of the extra bolt pistol clip. And that's fine. And we have here our Storm Talon, with which we are going to be putting in the last remaining Hachmel Electus. Storm Talon, take a... What's your... You got 61, 21. Really, 21? Looks like you're taking that in then. Even that's going to be a bit much for you, isn't it? That's 17. Okay, taking that. There you go. That'll have to do. That'll have to do. Okay, you got that. There you go. Electus, fine. And you can be the pilot for the Storm Talon. So you're cowardly. Really? Your bravery's that low? You're a space marine, and you shall know no fear. Except in case of your case, where you have fear. Right. How about you? Do you need pilots? I don't think you need pilots, do you? No, you don't need actually pilots because your drop pods don't require pilots. In that case, hang on, who do you actually have here stat-wise? Because this is important. Select avatar. Ah, cool. Hang on, that doesn't make any sense. Whatever. You know, I'm not even gonna ask about that. Right. So, which of you lot is actually good at? If you go soldiers. Bravery 20, 40, 10, 50. Christ. Right, so Raziel Gallus is going to go for the... Okay, so right. So, there you go, do that. And then Raziel Gallus will go in there. Armor, fine. Pilots, that's fine. Accuracy bonus is low, but that's fine, it's okay. Equipment, inventory... Actually, you can go ahead and take a you can take a proper bolter, can't you? Bolter, a couple of those, and a frag grenade actually. Not that I'm expecting you ever to have to go into combat, but you're there just in case it's required. Drop pods at the same time. You're fine. You're fine. 21. You can't even pick that up, can you? Nope. So 2 of you are going to have to be stuck with bolt pistols. Okay, so, and equipment, inventory. It's fine for you. Take a second of those if you can. Might as well just take a second one of those because you just can. That. Crikey. Right, anyway. How much time is actually expired? 15 minutes. That's our basic setup. We can build general stores, corridors, hangars, prison cells. So we're going to build... I'm going to spend money already building more living quarters, another general stores, a prison cell way down here, but I can't build that first. So we're going to put a prison cell over here. General stores, missile defenses. I don't want missile defenses. Build a large radar because I want that already. That's all. Okay, that's all ready to be built. We can't research anything. We can't manufacture anything. We can trade in any corpses we get to claim honor. Because we have one of our resources we actually have. If you go to my stale stack, we've got crack missile launchers, plasma missile launchers, craft as in aircraft, bolters, bolt pistols, bolters, sniper rifles, etc., etc. We also have Imperial Honor badges, which are basically a special currency you need to unlock and buy better gear. So, what can we buy? We could buy more guardsmen. We can't buy marines. Ooh. Now I make being marines less of a... I guess marines aren't supposed to be like... Space marines are not a meat grinder situation. Adepts, which are researchers. Servitors, which are engineers. Storm Talon, drop pod, Valkyrie, Lightning, and Thunderbolt. Better fighters. Crack missile launcher, crack plasma launcher. Tarantula, Hyperios, craft multi-lasers, flak medics. Again, because if Imperial Guard gets medic clothes, medic armor, it gets automatically they become a medic by having medic armor. Carapace armor is stronger armor, but it's weaker basically. It says it's stronger armor, but it slows you down. It's not as mobile as flak armor. You feel me? I mean, really, if I go back into this, right? If I go back into the codex quickly, just show the codex. The codex is massive. Strategy, tactical, again, balanced situations. Assault is for melee combat focus. Devastator is ranged combat firepower. Scout strategy is surgical strikes and sniping eventually. Imperial Guard, we focus on Imperial Guard. Craft overview, the Storm Talon, the drop pods, the Valkyries. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Look at this. I mean, they've got a lot of data we can just go through here. Lightning, Thunderbolt, crack missiles, plasma missiles, craft bolters, craft multi-lasers. Support servitors, which are engineers pretty much for the Space Marine armor. They fix armor. Treasure Hyperius, a portable missile turret, essentially. Weapons overview with all the stuff. I mean, they go into so much detail. Look at that. You can go see bolter, firearm, two-handed true. If you use it in one hand, take a 50% penalty. Accuracy drop off per tile, auto shot accuracy, snapshot accuracy, the time, the costs, the weight, the kind of ammo you can use. It's insane. It's nuts. It's really, really awesome. Flamer shotgun, auto pistol, etc. Now, what was I looking for? I was looking at enemy craft, components, warp research, enemies of men, base facilities, heraldry, assistance. There you go. Right, this is the stuff you need to know about the game. I'm going to do this and I'm going to stop. So I need to get this video out now. In order to obtain Honor Badge, you must accomplish several missions. Taking down a base, clearing a derelict hulk, and completing side operations are prerequisites of getting Honor Badges. Enemy craft are being deployed across the planet. In order to take them down, you must launch interceptors of our own. In this mod, craft can escort other craft. Enemy craft will fly patrols around their bases. You need to have... Yeah, so you can have multiple interceptions. You can have escort missions. After the name, they'll usually have a symbol to say what's their best strat. So that those guys had the best health because they're all Space Marines. You only get aimed shots if you have scoped weapons. Only scoped weapons have aimed shots because they want to focus you to pushing you to closer range combats with snapshots and melee. Area damage. Big units take way more area damage because they're big. Some ships, like the dot pods, require a full turn to deploy, which can be a good thing or a bad thing. Weapons usage. All the weapons have increased accuracy if you're kneeling. Terminator weapons, then two-handed penalties, armor repairs, moving when over encumbered, using weapon emplacements. This stuff is insane. Yeah, but the question I want to ask you is, A, what direction are we going down? Are we going to go down the Space Marines, or are we going to go down the Guard? Are we going to go down Tactical, Devastator, Scout, or Assault, or Imperial Guard? And that's the main question. Also, names. Especially if I'm going Guard. If I'm going Guard, I'm going to need a lot of names, because Guards, you get Chimeras, which can take 24 soldiers in them. Which is a lot of soldiers. Surprise, surprise. But yeah. We've barely moved at all. But yeah, we're going to figure out what happens. Tell me what I should be doing. Tell me what I should be doing. Anyway, I'm going to put this video, as soon as it's finished rendering, this is going to go up, and you got to let me know. I'll see you then, folks. Bye.